Hi, so my son, who's a chef, no pressure on me there to come up with new recipes for him, he's just declared he's going to go vegetarian. Wow, okay, so that was out of the blue. Anyway, so he's working tonight, so I'm preparing an evening meal for myself and something that he can eat when he gets back if he's hungry. So I've got some green lentils to use up from yesterday, and I thought, what can I do with lentils? And there's loads of recipes I could have chosen from, but I decided to have a go at making burgers. So come over and have a look, and we're going to start. So in here, in my food processor, I've got the green lentils from yesterday and a tin of chickpeas, and they've just been drained and washed. So they will go in, whisk them up. If it sticks a little bit, I'll just add a little bit of lemon juice. If I can, oh, there it is. Oh, open that. Put the lemon juice in. Whisk it again. Right, finish that in a minute. So I've got my pan heating up here with just a little couple of sprays of sunflower oil. And to go in the burgers, I've got some chopped up bunch of spring onions, a large red chilli, a shallot, and some fresh coriander. So that's going into the pan, like so. Okay, so that's sauteing down, and I'll show you what's in the other pan while that's beginning to cook. So in here I've got, I didn't have any coriander dried, so I've got a couple of tablespoons, and I crush it with a pestle and mortar, and that's what this is here. It smells amazing. And I've decided to put tumeric in, not so much for flavour, but for colour, give the burgers a nice colour. And I've got some coarse ground pepper, and a teaspoon of cumin, and 2 teaspoons of garlic. Now that's going in here as well. Pop those in. Let that cook away. So some people will count points for regular flour or oats, because technically with Weight Watchers, with oats, by the way, it's 40 grams in here. If you whiz it up, you're supposed to point it. Well, the amount I'm going to use, I'm not going to do that. But the advice is to check with your coach. So that is just regular 40 grams of oats I've whizzed up in the food processor. So that's my kind of a flour there. It's quite rough, and that's going in at the mix. So I'm going to let this cook a bit longer, add a bit more oil I think, and then I'll let it cool for a couple of minutes. There's quite a few burgers here, just not all the oil being used in here is mine, but with no count you are allowed 2 teaspoons of oil a day. So, and also while this is cooking, the heat in the oil will release the flavours from the lovely spices. So let that cook away a bit, and I'll be back to you in a second. So there you go, that's the consistency it is. It's come out of the food processor all ready to start making my burgers. So there's the onion and spices all going in. Gonna give that a mash through, and the eggs are going in. 2 eggs, whisked up and seasoned. They're going in. Okay. Now I'm not going to add all the flour at once. Don't want them too dry. So a little bit at a time, and bring that together. Oh, looks like it's all gone in. Take it out. Actually, I think it needs, it's quite wet. So I suppose a bit like a bhaji or a patty or a burger, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put it on a thin tonight and eat it like a burger. So I think it needs the last of that in there. So you could chill this now, and basically it'll cool off and go thicker and solidify a little bit more. But it's quite late now and I've had a busy day. So I'm just going to get a little bit, tablespoon, like so. Ooh. And just pop it onto there, dust it in a bit of flour, like so. There we go. That's not very good, is it? I think I need some more flour. 1 minute, more flour coming. Okay. Okay, so I'll start it again. So that's going straight into the pan which I've got heating. Let's see how that goes. But the other ones I'm going to oven cook. Now, luckily for me, I've got a mini processor, and I've whisked up more oats, about another 40-50 grams. So I'm just going to go through a little bit of the oat flour on my hands. Ooh, like so. Not easy, is it? And then just toss it around. Make a bit of a patty of it. And I'm going to put these in the oven. That's that one. So I think next time, I've made bargies before, and I suppose this is a bit similar to a bargie. But I'm making them into a patty shape so I can eat them as a burger. Not so fussy about the shape. As long as it tastes good, doesn't bother me. Okay. Ooh. More flour on my hands. Just keep side to side until you get the kind of a rough patty shape. There we go. So I'm going to have a couple of these this evening, and the rest my son will probably eat. It's been a bit of a challenge for me. Now, in retrospect, possibly I should have only put 1 egg in. But yeah, never mind. We learn from these mistakes, like in everything, in life and cooking. So that one's on there. So you can make quite a few of these, I think. Depends how big you want them. So each time I'm doing it, I'm grabbing a bit more flour and just side to side. Look at the mess I'm making. I don't think I ever cook anything in the kitchen without making a terrible mess. And the amount of washing up is ridiculous. I'm a messy cook. There you go. Another 2, I reckon. So I reckon about 3 minutes each side in the pan. But the first one's an experiment. So as the first one's an experiment, and see how it goes. If it doesn't cook very well, I'm going to do the rest in the oven. So we'll see. Last one. So how many did we make? Anyone good at counting? 3, 6, 7, 8. So I could have made them a bit smaller, but I haven't. Okay, that's it. So it might be nice if you chilled those in the oven if you wanted to, but I haven't. Chill in the oven? I'm losing the plot, I tell you. Look at the state of this. Chill it in the fridge. It's a good job I've got my husband on hand. Pick me up on my errors. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. Oh, doesn't look too bad, does it? There's not much oil in there because it's a non-stick pan. And you know what? I'm not going to do them in the oven. I'm going to do them in the pan, finish them off. It looks really good. So, need to go wash up and tidy up. Oh, by the way, my son bought me this for Christmas. How cool is that? I've got one cool chef of a son that he thinks of his mum like this. So, time to wash up. Chat later.